Weight loss secrets from a dietitian. I just want to lose weight. I've tried 1,000 diets. I've tried weight loss pills. I want to feel better. I want to shed a few pounds for the summer. The spring is coming up. I have a family history of diabetes and hypertension. I'm trying to get into a wedding dress. I'm trying to get into my tuxedo. I just want to flex. Whatever your reason is for losing weight, here are some weight loss secrets. First off, I want to say thanks for watching. It's your brother, your friend, your dietitian, back again for another installment. I do want to preface this video by saying this video is not the standard video where there's some easy tips to shed weight or to lose weight. If you're looking for something quick, something easy, something simple, well, it's simple, but thing that's dealing with the easy route, easy way out, close the video now or click on one of the videos on the side of the screen wherever it's located in the other videos, because this is some potent information and it's not just conventional tips and tricks. Now, this is for anyone who seriously wants to lose weight, has a lot of weight loss. They're trying to drop. The first thing that first tip or first secret that I want to reveal is actually losing the weight of and losing the burden of low self-esteem, low self-image. So a lot of times we get into weight loss and go on that journey and that path, but we're chasing this image or this future image or future self without first saying, hey, I have esteem and hold my current self in esteem. Self-love improves everything. So if you're in a condition where you say, hey, I got a little bit of rolls, I got a little extra meat, when I lean over, there's some rolls. Love every inch and ounce of your body. Have high self-esteem. Look at yourself in high regard. Then, once you realize that you are worthy of noble deeds, then you could say, hey, let's lose this weight. But first, lose the weight of having low self-esteem or low self-hatred, or, man, you don't like looking at yourself or you cringe. Love every part of yourself. I have flaws myself, and this is not to say that if you're overweight, you automatically have low self-esteem, because it's not true. I have always been slim my whole life, and I've had some self-esteem issues. It's about accepting yourself 100%. Once you begin to accept yourself 100%, then you can move on to trusting and transforming yourself. That's the goal that you're looking for, is weight loss. First, lose the weight of not accepting yourself 100%, of having low self-esteem. Lose that weight, and then you can move to transformation. The next weight loss I recommend is losing anyone who's not in support of you becoming your best you becoming a better you. So if your goal is to cut back on eating all that Haagen-Dazs ice cream or any type of ice cream, or you're trying to stop eating those honey buns, or you're trying to cut back on fast food, but you have somebody in your circle who's egging you on and saying, come on, you can get a little bit. Stop all that dieting. Stop trying to change your lifestyle. Stop trying to change your life for the better. If someone is saying these kind of things, or they're criticizing you in a negative way, in a negative tone, and tearing you down, you want to remove them and lose that weight. Drop that weight. Now, if you have people in your circle that are family members, you don't necessarily want to just sever ties with all family and friends, but you want to put yourself in a supportive environment. You need a support system. You need a type of ecosystem that you create where it's a friendly zone. It's a you-friendly. They're you-friendly. So you have a goal of loving yourself and losing weight. You need to lose the weight of all people in your friends, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, in your circle that's bringing you down, that's weighing you down. You need to lose that weight so that you can lose your pounds. You have to lose those pounds so you can lose your other type of pounds. Now, there's different types of criticism. There's positive criticism where people are saying, hey, how about you try this instead of this alternative, or hey, I thought about you in this way because I know that you had slipped up last week, or whatever your situation is. They're trying to add something to you. They're trying to add something to the bill. And although they may be criticizing you, it's constructive criticism. So it's lifting you up. It's giving you positive suggestions. It's giving you alternatives. These are the kind of people you want in your circle, because this is going to build you up so that you can transform and lose that weight. So that's the kind of people you want in your environment. Anybody who wants you to stay in the position you're in because they have lower self-esteem themselves, and they think that you're going to become a different person, or you think you're trying to be better, or they become jealous of you, you don't want these people in your circle, at least not temporarily. You want to take them out of your circle. You want to drop that weight. And you need to let them know too, hey, this is who I am. This is where I'm going on my path. Either you're with it or you're not. Simple as that, period. A third thing to consider when you're trying to lose weight is losing the weight of comparing yourself to people in the media. So a lot of these people are photoshopped, edited, cropped, filtered, painted, makeuped, hairline, fake. Everything is altered nowadays. Photoshopped. So there's grown men who are reading Men's Health magazine who have body image issues and who are throwing up and they have anorexia and bulimia because they are dissatisfied with their own bodies, because they're trying to mimic the bodies of these men who are spending hours and hours in the gym. It's unrealistic. It's simply unrealistic. The natural man shouldn't be spending that many hours in the gym. It's a pathology. It's a type of pathology. But drop that weight. No one can be you. You are uniquely you. You are valuable because you are you. You have a specific genetic code and a specific genetic expression that only you have. Only you have your fingerprint. Only you have your unique talents, your unique laugh, your unique smile. No one else has that. Give value to that. And then you won't have to compare yourself to other people in Facebook, Instagram, other social media websites, tabloids, these magazines that are out, reality television shows. You want to stop comparing yourself and drop that weight of saying, I have to live up to their standards. Those aren't your standards. God created you as you are, so that's your standard. Now, if you want to use emulation and you want to compare yourself to other people in order for you to improve yourself in a positive way, there's no problem with that. I like to compare myself with great people in a method of inspiring myself, in a method of inspiration. That'll empower you, but don't do anything that's going to externalize your power or that's going to disempower you. Always drop the weight of comparing yourself to people in media, because they're really unrealistic. Everything has been photoshopped. Love you. Once you accept and love you, everyone else will. So the last one was dropping any comparison to anybody that is on the social media and all these women on, these magazines, all these men in these magazines and social media. They're not you. You be you and you be the best you. Lose that weight. Lastly, I want to talk about a cause of overweight and obesity. Studies are showing behavioralists and psychologists are seeing health change behavior. So basically, there's something called health behavior change. I said health change behavior, but it's actually health behavior change. And health behavior is when you eat more fruits and vegetables, when you drink more water, as opposed to drinking soda or coffee or something that may be not as healthy as straight water, and smoking cigarettes versus not. And they would study, why does someone exercise versus not exercise? Why does someone eat an apple versus eat a bag of chips? What motivates that person? What are the factors that affect those behaviors, those health behaviors? And behavioralists and psychologists have found that the number one cause of overweight and obesity in America is stress. Stress, can you believe that? Some languages don't even have the word stress because they're not being overwhelmed with it like we are in America. Stress blurs the mind. Distress blurs the ability of the mind to make rational decisions. So, drop the weight of all the stress that you're having. No woman, no cry. Don't worry, be happy. There's different ways of de-stressing and also stress tolerance. I've been through a lot of stress in my life, so I've used a lot of methods. Some people may ask, what do you know about stress? You're some young dietitian. If you watch some of my other videos, I've witnessed close people to me pass away, pass their form, go through terminal illnesses. I've experienced a lot of poverty, different extreme stressful situations where I had to use de-stressors to survive those situations. And so there's things like deep breathing, positive thinking, mantras, and meditation. It doesn't have to be something so ethereal or esoteric. You may be thinking, man, I don't know anything about meditation. I gotta learn how to meditate. I'm not a Buddhist. Well, first off, not only Buddhists meditate, but second off, it could be something simple. If you like window shopping, if you like walking in the park, if you like just going out getting some fresh air, riding a bike, walking your dog, whatever causes you to slow down your breathing and to de-stress, that's something you need to do. There's something called the executive function, there's something called the executive functions. The executive functions are functions and faculties of the brain. It deals with impulse control, it deals with planning ahead, it deals with more self-control, logical thinking, abstract thought, and these are all inhibited with stress. So when you're thinking about budgeting and buying those bananas versus those chips, or eating healthy for your children and for you, that's blurred by stress. So you find yourself eating emotionally, or you find yourself eating what's the most convenient thing, because that's the last thing you want to think about is making some damn salad because I'm stressed out. The boss is on my back. I don't want to eat healthy. That's how we live nowadays. Although we experience a lot of stress nowadays, again, there's different ways to de-stress. Do what's good for you. For me, I like looking at old, pictures from positive experiences that I had, listening to uplifting, inspirational music. I like stargazing and mapping out stars, things like that. More motivational books and movies. I like to just de-stress and relax and meditate. So there's different things you can do. People burn candles, incense, deal with plants, do gardening. You have to de-stress in order to lose the weight of stress. You have to replace it with something else. So these are my tips and secrets for weight loss. Now, it may seem a little abstract, but weight loss is really psychological, it's spiritual, because when the emotions in the mind change, the body and the physical follows, and they can change. So I hope this helps. Try and lose low self-esteem, the weight of low self-esteem, the burden of comparing yourself to people on social media that aren't you and that will never be you and never be as valuable and unique as you are, because you're priceless. Also, letting go of stress, losing the weight of stress, and just breathing and embracing yourself. Your brother, your friend, your dietitian. Weight loss secrets for the world. Peace.